Hello, my dear friends. Hope you all are doing good. Friends, today's topic is about US Gap. As we all know, every country has their own financial reporting framework like IFRS, which is globally accepted financial reporting framework, and Indian Accounting Standard and AS. They are applicable in India, that is the converse form of IFRS. Similarly, US GAAP is a financial reporting framework which is prescribed by the American statutory authority or by the Securities Exchange Commission. So, all the corporate to whom the US GAAP is applicable, they need to present their financial statement as per the requirement of the US GAAP. So US GAAP is basically is the standardized framework of accounting rules, standards, procedures which is used by the organization in the United States to prepare and disclose their financial statements. So it is maintained by the financial accounting standard boards and mandatory for all the public traded companies and entities issuing public financial statement. So here public financial statement means listed companies in NASDAQ or other recognized stock exchange in the US. So what is the core principle of US GAAP? Why it is different? Why it is more transparent? The framework is built on the fundamental guideline in order to ensure the financial reporting is accurate, consistent and transparent. So consistency means an organization must ensure financial statements are comparable across different companies, industries and reporting period. Transparency guarantee that the underlying math and method are clear for investors, regulators and stakeholders. And one of the most and last core principle of US GAAP is full disclosure. Here standard says or US GAAP says businesses to report all the material information that might influence your financial decisions. So what are the key component of US GAAP? US GAAP outlines specific procedure for every aspect of corporate finance. So some of the most critical and frequently updated standards include ASC 606. ASC 606 basically dictates the recognition of revenue from contract with customers. What are the principles behind the revenue recognition in various scenarios, situation and industries? Second most important key component is ASC 842, which regulate the accounting and reporting of leases. Since lease is a more and big component in financial reporting for companies which are dealing in lease transactions, as most of them are dealing, so they need to comply the ASC 842 for their lease accounting. And third and most important key concept is ASC 326, talks about how to govern the impairment of the financial asset. So let's discuss briefly what is the US GAAP vis-a-vis IFRS. So while US GAAP is the standard for the American corporation, most of the world operates under IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards, which are managed by the IASB. While both the bodies frequently collaborate with the minimized differences, multinational companies often need specialized expertise to bridge the gap between the two frameworks. So, for a beginner-friendly breakdown of how these accounting principles are applied to daily corporate accounting. So, meaning is very clear. US GAAP is specific for the US corporation and organizations that are publicly traded and listed in the US recognized stock exchange. On the other hand, IFRS are the globally recognized standards. You can directly apply IFRS in your company, in your country as it is, or you can use in the converse form as well. So India is a country which is not directly using the 100% concept of IFRS, rather it is uh, it has implemented those IFRs in the form of a conversed manner. So, as per the requirement of the laws, regulation of India, and they converse the IFRS as per their requirement, as per their statutory requirement and reporting. So that is all about IFRS and US GAAP. My dear friends, in my next video I will be available and coming with few more important concept about finance and accounting, taxation and laws. Till then, stay blessed. May God bless you all. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.